Chesky, you mentioned 25 points in the night. And my question to you guys, where would this Hoosier team be without Chesky? And I don't want to go overboard with that, but those 25 points, that's our 15th consecutive game with 10 or more points. Big Ten football is back. I'm right here in front of Memorial Stadium where the Hoosiers will take on the Illini in a much anticipated Saturday night matchup. Here are my keys to the game for the home team. Good evening. We're tracking a major shakeup in the world of professional basketball. Federal agents arrested more than 30 individuals in 2 interconnected gambling investigations involving the NBA. And the extreme pretender is the Jets. I don't care what anyone says. This criticism should be, in my opinion, the majority of Aaron Rodgers. People can say, oh, he was put into this situation. He put himself into the situation. Goody played his best when it mattered most, scoring 16 of those 23 points in the second half and in overtime, leading to his game-winning three-pointer with just over a minute remaining. It was like cinematic. We were there at the end of the first half as Indiana was starting to gain some momentum, and you see the clouds rolling in. But come on, it's football. It's October. I know everyone loves the picture-perfect sunny summer, but come on, this is ground and pound football.
Earlier in the game in the first inning, Stan and the Hoosiers used their first 2 challenges of the day on close calls to the plate and at second. What did you see there? And it was an interesting move for the Hoosiers.
Indiana football continues their dominance as they hold claim to the number 2 spot in both the coaches and media polls. Ladies and gentlemen, fall is in the air, and that means postseason baseball is here. Tonight, the Yankees hosted the Blue Jays in the Bronx, fighting to keep their season alive after falling behind 2-0 in the ALDS. Let's take you to the legendary Yankee Stadium. It's a sold-out crowd of 46,000, hoping to extend the series to a Game 4. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr. says not so fast. The big fella put in the Jays up 1-0 with yet another home run. Let's take it to around 13 minutes left in the third. Vikings moving the ball, but that is picked. The former Viking, number 26, Nashawn Wright. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar, Mr. McCarthy, because that's what happens. 17-6 Chicago. Missed 3 on one end for the Pacers. Is that Tom Brady? Touchdown pass. 124. Bottom of the 5th, and Jazz Chisholm launches one. Yankee Stadium, stand up, giving the Yankees their first lead of the night. Big Ten football is back. I'm right here in front of Memorial Stadium where the Hoosiers will take on the Illini in a much anticipated Saturday night matchup. Here are my keys to the game for the home team. On the defensive side of the ball, they need to get after Altmaier early and often. He's a pocket passer. He can zip it. He has 8 touchdowns on this very young season, but he's not great at backyard football. They can keep him in the game, and they can win in crunch time. On the offensive side of the ball, red zone success. A couple weeks ago, they were 2 out of 6 in the red zone against Old Dominion. If they can do that and score 6 instead of 3, it bodes well for the home team. It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday night. Just a couple months removed from reaching the NBA Finals, the Indiana Pacers traveled to face the Minnesota Timberwolves to open the 2025 preseason. Let's take it to Minneapolis. Guys, basketball is back. And I know it's preseason, but I'm excited. Are you? And I'm excited about ball movement, not iso ball. Johnny Juzang, remember him? The UCLA product, his 5th 3 of the night, 95-91 for the Pacers. The Pacers are back at it. Ray Dennis, the young fella, spot up 3. Let's take it under a minute. Missed 3 on one end for the Pacers. Is that Tom Brady? Touchdown pass. 124 Timberwolves. Guess what? Regulation was not enough. Jules Bernard, left side, right side, nice underhand layup. That's a sweet move. But the Pacers hit a 3 on the other end, 134-133. This is a good one, folks. Enrique Freeman fakes it from deep, but he misses. What a thriller. And the score, 135-134 in favor of the Pacers. The Pacers return home to face the Oklahoma City Thunder in a rematch of last year's finals. Tip-off is set for 6 p.m. on Saturday night. After a thrilling game on Friday night, the Hoosiers continued non-conference play, hosting Marshall at Assembly Hall on Tuesday night. For the second straight game, Indiana got off to a slow start, scoring just 9 points in the first quarter.
Definitely sloppy. I don't really remember how many points we scored, but it wasn't a whole lot. Yeah, 9. We held them, I believe, to 6, which we're good with that number, but offensively we got to be able to execute at a higher level, and coach has been preaching that all week.
The Hoosiers once again faced defensive pressure from the jump, this time off of a zone press that gave them problems throughout the entirety of the game. With the score being 24-17 at the midway point, the Hoosiers once again went into the locker room looking for answers on both sides of the ball.
There's some growing pains that we're going to have to live through, and tonight's one of those nights where we just have to continue to show them and on film.
In the second half, the Hoosiers' aggressiveness was on display, getting to the line 14 times, slowing the game down and maintaining control. Success was had when the Hoosiers pushed the ball to the middle of the court, as Zania Soka Naguman and Shea Chesky led all scorers with 13 apiece.
I think when you're playing against zone, you got to be really smart. If the ball is opposite side, you got to see it with the ball not defender. So you're going to see different things, and I guess for me, it's just knowing when time is.
Despite a few turnovers making the game interesting in the end, the Hoosiers held on to win this one 57-51 in what was a game filled with moments of learning and a potential to improve. For the Hoosier Network, I'm Caleb Robbins.